What is Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black Chat through on face skinny body. We are back, still black with some more fire Boruto anime manga content. Now, for any video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share the video with your friends, smash the like button, and go ahead and let's get into the business. Yes, sir. Ski.
9 mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. 1 chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
It's been years on years since I even talked about the anime on this channel. I'm talking since the return of the Chunin exam arc. I'm pretty sure it was like Sarada versus Chocho. That was the last episode I was genuinely excited to make an anime review on. And it's been since then, since I've consistently and faithfully reviewed the anime on the channel. But here just to say, because I understand as of the recording of this video, we have a Boruto episode, the latest Boruto episode 281, and then Boruto episode 282 officially starting the Sasuke Red Student arc. Those of y'all who know, I've reviewed a few of the chapters so far on the channel in regards to the manga because it came out a little bit earlier, and it'll be going on probably ending somewhere between mid or end of January. So we have that. But as of the recording of this video, Sasuke Red Student in the form of a flashback will be coming into the anime, and as of recording this video, I've officially caught up to the Boruto anime. Now, being truthfully and completely honest with you, the times, especially like the back end of 2022 Boruto, it was hard. Now, not for me personally, because I didn't endure that week by week. By the time, before the Funato clan arc started, I stopped watching that shit weekly because I knew I wasn't gonna do this to myself again every fucking episode, every fucking week. Particularly in the sense, like, I didn't skip any of the episodes, but in the sense of waiting week by week to watch that would have been very dreadful. And I completely understand now, in all honesty and complete justifiableness. The arc after this current arc that we went to, which you see the whole point of this video, you feel me, with my shorty Ouga, Papa the Ouga Yatsume out here giving us the motherfucking plot twist of the century, turning out to be the 8th Kara inner, right, that we saw in openings years ago that, you know, me personally, I'm gonna be real with you, I just overlooked it. And then honestly, at the same time, I was like, man, they just made a mistake in the opening, or we're just miscalculating some character that we probably already seen in terms of why is there 8 Kara inners in that opening. But now we see it was Ouga Yatsumi up in the shit. She left the inner organization a few years back before things really started to get rolling within the organization and things popped off with Jigen and Ishiki. So that arc, honestly, the whole little Boruto missing on the train arc is especially if we're going to compare it to the previous 2 arcs, the Himawari and Kawaki Academy arc, and then that Funato ass clan arc. I'm sorry if I sound like a dickhead right now, but it's like miles and miles and miles above both of those previous arcs in the sense of, as for Boruto anime only, it was actually a very, very good arc, and that closing was very great, very decent. Now, I would say the whole entire arc as a whole was very decent, and those back half episodes were actually very great. They upped, you know what I'm saying, the intensiveness in the plot and the storyline twists were actually pretty good. You know, you had from different characters like Rokuro, different characters like, you know what I'm saying, this nigga that the black, of course, everybody suspect the black nigga, and it's crazy how his name not even coming to me right now, but you know what I'm saying, the man who was really trying to do good since day one, right? Everybody, you know, it was so many plot twists, so many turns, but the thing that genuinely made me say, like, oh, I'm definitely going to talk about this on the channel was the fact that this reveal, right, with Yatsume Ouga, you know, she's this 8th Kara inner, and the thing that separates her from the rest of the inners is that her brain was scientifically enhanced by Amado rather than her body, and, you know, her becoming just a brainless brute in the sense of how she describes the other inners. The hopes of having her assist Amado with his research, with directly ties into the manga, especially into the current predicaments that we're going over in the manga, you know, tying into Amado's research about the hearts, the human hearts, and just hearts in general in that particular sense. And we've seen what ultimately drove Yatsume out of the Kara organization upon doing her job, her actual job. And she was literally researching, you know, the contents of Jigen's heart. This nigga shoved a chakra rock through her fucking skull. permanently damaging her brain and ultimately messing up her will, her initial desire in life. So that would brought up the entire arc. She wanted to see people on the brinks of death, people in extreme situations, and see what drove them to keep going forward, see what drove them to keep pushing forward and things like that. And hopefully in response, she would somehow awaken that same feeling that she once had for herself. So it was a very interesting concept for this whole little mini, people call it the Squid Games arc in Boruto. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. Also on the fact of Ouga being revealed that 8th Kai, remember, I already liked her character. She was just fire. Her character design was fire. Her hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm real traditional and things like that. I like the way her hair was at first before she was revealed as Ouga, but even when she was revealed as Ouga, the all black fit was flames, and then the tattoo on her forehead, just the cherry on top. Y'all know it's Team Sarada all day, every day. What the fuck is you talking about? Black Uchiha 3, what do you mean? Like, let's not do that. I have never been one to push the advocacy for Sarada and Boruto. I personally do not care. Sarada is my favorite character, so anything she does in regards to success, I am here for it. I was never one to push the agenda for whoever she would end up being with, and me, I also don't personally think Boruto's generation is going to get a spinoff like Naruto's in the terms of having kids of their own, but a happy ending in an adult life, I do see that happen. Never really cared for Boruto and Sarada, but in the introduction of Ouga, it's just something that compelled me to say, like, this shorty needs to end up with my nigga Boruto. Boruto got a bag there. I'm sorry, Boruto has to bag that, and that's really it, because she out here she better not be making empty promises. We ended the arc with, after everything get resolved, Ouga left a letter with Boruto saying that she needs to get things figured out right now. Her brain and her heart is just too much in an array right now for her to be calm and to think rationally and just make those type of decisions. So once she calmed down, she promised Boruto she would come visit him again, and I already see the setup for her implications into the story. I just pray to God they give her the Sumire treatment, in the sense of Sumire was introduced in the anime and then later became a pivotal character in the manga. So give Shorty Ouga the same treatment, bro. I ain't gonna cap. If Boruto don't bag Ouga, I will genuinely be like, that's crazy. That's a miss ball right there, because I don't know, Shorty's personality and then their connection off bat seems so natural, seems so organic. And then I know how the shit the community gets, so I really not even going onto that too heavy. So even if Boruto don't end up with Shorty, I really don't give a fuck any day. But something compelled me throughout this arc that's watching it, like, damn, her connection with Boruto seemed like so natural, seemed so authentic, you feel me? And I knew Shorty was up to something, bro, but it's just her style, her swag. Maybe that's what I like. And plus, you know, I'm a big fan of lightning and fire. And when she pulled out that lightning jutsu, and I see that she was, you know, kind of playing the damsel in distress, because at first I'm like, damn, Shorty low-key weak. What type of ninja is she? And we understand that she obviously isn't a combatant type, but she got some moves up her sleeves. Like, let's stop playing with Shorty. Like, she definitely got some moves up her sleeve. So I'm super excited for her reintroduction, especially if they're gonna do that shit into the manga, and if, like, how she decides to pursue her future with this nigga. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, this nigga Boruto will bag Ouga, bro. It's really gonna be a missed opportunity, and that's me speaking 100% from the heart as a Sarada fan, bro. All off rip, like all fucking rip. But all in all, looking forward to the Sasuke resident arc popping up in the manga, popping up in the anime. We got February coming around. The Code arc is officially finna be here. So it's time to start, like, really being back on anime content heavy. But Ouga, bro, I need her back in the anime, like, ASAP. No fucking Rocky. Let me know y'all thoughts below, how y'all feel about the Boruto anime up until this point, and y'all thoughts on the Sasuke resident arc coming up and the Code arc coming up the following month in February. Until my next video, holla at your bum, holla at y'all, black chat out, yes sir, ski.
We take a trip to the sky, show them that our limits too high. Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said